Imagine waking up in a home that costs more than an entire neighborhood $2 billion wrapped in gold, marble, and crystal. Now picture stepping into a $400 million jet that's more luxurious than any hotel you've ever seen. This isn't fantasy, the everyday reality of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, a man whose wealth rivals the richest royal families and whose lifestyle makes headlines across the globe. From golden spoons at breakfast to private islands and submarines, the life of this Sheikh is beyond extraordinary. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on his incredible world, one that's more opulent than fiction and more powerful than you can imagine. Every morning, Sheikh Mohammed opens his eyes to a view that only a few humans in history have ever witnessed. He lives in Zabiel Palace, a structure so grand it defies logic, a $2 billion estate that sprawls across 15 hectares of Dubai's most prestigious land. The palace is not just a home, it's a kingdom within a kingdom. Picture 150 rooms wrapped in 22-karat gold, more than 200 handcrafted crystal chandeliers glittering from ceilings, and vintage Italian marble floors polished to a mirror shine. Every corner whispers power. Every hallway echoes wealth. There's a racetrack for Arabian stallions, tended by a team of elite caretakers. These horses are bred from royal bloodlines, pampered with massages, custom nutrition, and even air-conditioned stables. The Sheikh's passion for horse racing isn't just a hobby, it's part of his empire. And tucked within the palace grounds, a private zoo. This zoo is filled with rare wildlife: tigers, lions, gorillas, all of whom receive better care than most people on Earth. He visits them often, sometimes alone, sometimes with his children, showing a soft spot few ever get to witness before the business calls. Before the international meetings, there's breakfast. But in this world, breakfast is no small affair. It begins with fruits flown in from across the globe: mangoes from India, strawberries from Japan, and honey harvested from alpine bees. Once, during a single summer, the family spent nearly $3 million on fruit alone. Yes, you heard that right. That's the kind of extravagance we're dealing with here. The pastries are laced with edible gold. The milk, sourced from grain-fed cows on a private organic farm. Every spoon, fork, and cup is gold-plated, and each piece of china is custom made. It's not just a meal, it's an art performance. His children and wife often join him, not just to eat, but to bond. Despite the riches, this ritual remains sacred. The Sheikh believes that a family that dines together stays together if that dining table is carved from rare African hardwood and costs more than a Ferrari. After breakfast, the Sheikh strolls through his palace grounds like a man walking through a dream. Gardens filled with exotic flowers bloom year-round. Fountains carved from Italian marble shoot water into the air in synchronized patterns. It's peaceful, but not idle. These walks often turn into walking meetings where he discusses strategies with advisors, family members, and close aides. Every step on the palace grounds is part of a larger dance swan that moves the Dubai economy, shifts global tourism, and inspires billion-dollar decisions. Once the leisurely morning ends, the Sheikh steps into his true role, global strategist. He's not just a ruler, he's a business giant. The man behind Emirates Airlines, the jewel of the Middle East's aviation crown, a fleet of luxury aircraft built to connect East and West, all under his command. And that's just the start. He's poured billions into tourism, owning stakes in resorts, skyscrapers, and some of the world's most iconic hotels. Dubai's rise from a quiet port to a global hotspot. That's his doing. He recently rolled out the Dubai D33 program, a vision to double the city's economy within a decade and rank it among the top 3 global financial hubs. He works closely with leaders like his son, Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan, and the CEO of Emirates. Their mission: to build a future where Dubai is not just a city, it's a brand, a lifestyle, a dream. And make no mistake, this empire isn't inherited, it's built, block by block, deal by deal. With virtual meetings held every day, he signs off on billion-dollar partnerships while sipping Arabic coffee in a room plated in gold. But his passion doesn't end with airlines and skyscrapers. The Sheikh owns Godolphin, the world's most powerful horse racing and breeding operation, with farms in the UK, Australia, Japan, the US, and of course, Dubai. It's a true global network. Each horse is treated like royalty, with private pools, rehabilitation spas, and round-the-clock medical teams. These animals live in luxury, and every year they bring in trophies, cash prizes, and the kind of legacy money can't buy. For Sheikh Mohammed, horse racing isn't just sport, it's blood, a tradition passed down. A legacy extended when the Sheikh wants to escape the heat or simply unwind. He doesn't just go to a beach resort, he sails on one of the most luxurious super yachts in the world, the Dubai. This $500 million floating masterpiece is longer than 3 football fields and stacked with 8 levels of decadence. On board, there are 50 lavish guest suites, each with private jacuzzis and butler service. But that's just the beginning. There's a fiber-optic swimming pool that changes color with the mood, a squash court, a fully equipped disco hall, to bubbling hot tubs, and even a personal mini-submarine tucked away in the lower decks. Guests can dive into the ocean or dive beneath it. And when it's time to land, the yacht has its own private helipad. Everything on board is crafted with rare stones, onyx, malachite, lapis lazuli, detail hand-selected by elite designers. Even the elevator buttons are set in mother of pearl. The Sheikh's personal suite spans 2 floors, protected by top-tier security systems after a security breach in which hackers disabled his yacht system in just 30 minutes. The entire security framework was rebuilt from scratch, now equipped with signal jammers, biometric locks, and military-grade encryption. And it's not just Dubai. Sheikh Mohammed owns multiple yachts, the Dubawi, Benetti DXB, and the shimmering Trinity Sapphire Firereach one, a symbol of wealth, each one offering its own flavor of luxury. His son, Sheikh Hamdan, has followed in his footsteps, owning yachts like the Yaz, a former Dutch Navy frigate-turned-luxury vessel, and Quattro, designed for speed and glamour. This isn't just sailing. This is a lifestyle one lived in the heart of the ocean, in a world far from ordinary. When the Sheikh shops, brands don't wait for him, they come to him. He's known for inviting luxury designers from around the world to showcase their collections privately at his palace, whether it's Italian suits, Swiss watches, or custom perfumes blended with amber and oud. Everything is tailored to his desires. His former wife, Princess Haya, once had an $85 million wardrobe. No expense was spared. She had the freedom to buy any horse she wanted, often adding dozens to her collection without hesitation. At one point, she owned more than 400 racehorses, a passion she shared with Queen Elizabeth II. Even their food bills were extreme. In one summer alone, the family spent $3 million on strawberries. Yes, just strawberries. Family time for the Sheikh doesn't mean weekend getaways or beach picnics. We're talking $850,000 trips to Italy, or $311,000 vacations in Greece, complete with private villas, full staff, and convoys of luxury cars flown in just for comfort. And, of course, they travel in their own fleet of private jets each, one customized with gold trim, velvet seating, and rare wood interiors. Even the children are raised with this level of abundance. For them, a private jet is as normal as a taxi. When they travel, it's not just comfort, it's an experience planned down to the second. Security details, chefs, stylists, nannies, and personal doctors accompany the family to ensure absolute peace of mind. You know, you've reached a different level of fame when your friends are global icons. The Sheikh is often seen playing tennis with Cristiano Ronaldo or entertaining Bollywood stars, European royalty, and Hollywood elite. His private gatherings attract actors, world leaders, musicians, and CEO Saul, drawn by his charisma and the allure of Dubai's golden lifestyle. He's hosted events on his yachts, within palace gardens, and even inside the world's tallest buildings that blend tradition and glamour. These aren't just parties. They are curated experiences complete with live orchestras, choreographed dances, gourmet meals, and high-security protocols that make celebrity guests feel safer than anywhere else on Earth. As night falls, the palace transforms. Golden lanterns flicker across polished marble floors. Arabic music fills the air. The smell of oud and rosewater lingers. Dinner at the palace is like stepping into an Arabian fairy tale. Tables are set with gold-rimmed plates, silver cutlery, and crystal goblets. Dishes include the rarest ingredients in the world: beluga, caviar, saffron-infused lamb, truffle-dusted rice, and desserts wrapped in edible gold leaf. And the guests, a mix of world leaders, scholars, artists, royalty, and celebrities brought together in one room, connected by power, purpose, and prestige. After dinner, guests are entertained with traditional falconry sport deeply rooted in Emirati culture. Trained falcons soar through the night air, returning to their master's gloved hand in silence and grace. Then come the storytellers, elders with velvet voices who spin ancient Arabic tales beside candlelit pools. In this palace, history and heritage blend with opulence and modern luxury. Sheikh Mohammed's empire doesn't stop at Dubai's Golden Gates. Around the world, he owns some of the most expensive and exclusive real estate on earth. One of his most jaw-dropping properties, a 63,000-acre private estate in the United Kingdom. It's not just land, it's a private kingdom. Within the estate, you'll find multiple holiday mansions, a helipad, a gym, and a lavish swimming pool carefully hidden behind tall trees and guarded gates. But that's just the beginning. In 2018, he purchased Rutland House in London's elite Knightsbridge area for over $61.5 million. This six-story mansion features an underground aquarium, a private cinema, and a hidden garage that holds some of his rarest cars in nearby Eaton Square. He acquired another mansion, this one from the Duke of Westminster, for $17.3 million. And in Belgravia and Kensington, he owns multiple penthouses, each one worth tens of millions, with bulletproof windows, private elevators, and state-of-the-art security. He's even expanding. Recently, he secured permission to build 2 new luxury villas and a 9-bedroom mansion in the English countryside. His perfect summer getaway from Dubai's desert heat, but don't expect to see these homes on public listings. These are secretive, guarded estates, often hidden behind towering hedges, stone walls, and camera-lined fences. With properties this vast, not everything goes unnoticed. In the UK, Sheikh Mohammed once erected a 6-foot metal security fence around part of his estate, a move that sparked protests from local residents. The fence blocked public access to historic walking trails, and newspapers called it an act of royal overreach. Still, the Sheikh's influence remained untouched. He owns the Woodhay Estate, Dalham Hall Stud, and Moulton Paddocks, all of which play key roles in breeding and training championship racehorses. One of these estates even has a spa for horses. Yes, you read that correctly. Horses get massages, hydrotherapy, and custom diasol in pursuit of producing world-class racers when it comes to cars. Sheikh Mohammed collects luxury like others collect stamps. He owns a fleet of 7 Mercedes S-Class sedans, each painted a different shade of the rainbow. Every car is equipped with handcrafted leather interiors, digital command centers, and voice-controlled features. The price? Between $120,000 and $150,000 each dot. Then come the Rolls-Royce Phantoms vehicles that start at $450,000, but easily reach $600,000 with custom gold finishes. Several of these sit in his collection, each one designed for different moods and occasions. But the Sheikh's love for speed is clear in his supercar lineup. He owns a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta worth $300,000, a Lamborghini Aventador at $500,000, a Bugatti Veyron, easily exceeding $1.20 million, and a rare Pagani Huayra, rumored to be valued at over $2 million. These aren't just garage queens. They're driven through the streets of Dubai, often followed by convoys of security, SUVs, and trailed by paparazzi, trying to keep up of all his treasures. Perhaps none capture the imagination more than his private jets. Leading the fleet is a customized Boeing 747-400 valued at around $400 million. This jet isn't just transportation, it's a flying palace. On board, there are master bedrooms with silk sheets, private offices, fully equipped kitchens, pole-like bathrooms with goldfish-patterned walls, dining rooms that seat more than 20 guests, and yes, everything inside is either plated in gold or carved from the world's rarest woods. Every surface, every light fixture, every switch, it's all luxury for shorter flights. He uses a Boeing 787 Dreamliner worth $250 million. It's fitted with anti-turbulence systems, luxury lounges, and private cabins. These jets aren't just functional, they're symbols of dominance in the sky. To move through the busy streets of Dubai or quickly jump between palaces, islands, and business centers, the Sheikh uses private helicopters. He owns an Airbus ACH-145, worth about $9 million. This model is fitted with cream-colored leather seats, wood-paneled walls, and ultra-quiet rotor technology so passengers can speak comfortably mid-dash flight. Another prized aircraft is the AgustaWestland AW139, priced around $12 million, with minibars, soft carpets, and gold-plated details. It turns short rides into first-class experiences. These helicopters often land on rooftop helipads, palace gardens, or private yacht decks, always ready, always guarded, to understand the scale of the Sheikh's empire. You have to go back in time. Historians often compare Sheikh Mohammed to Mansa Musa, the 14th century emperor of Mali, whose wealth was so immense he disrupted the entire economy of Cairo by handing out gold on his pilgrimage. Like Mansa Musa, Sheikh Mohammed has reshaped cities with his wealth, not with gold bars, but with skyscrapers, innovation hubs, and luxury hotels. His investments sparked a tourism revolution, turning Dubai into a must-visit destination. Another comparison, Genghis Khan. While Khan conquered through war, Sheikh Mohammed expanded influence through diplomacy, aviation, and business. His airline, Emirates, now connects the globe like the Silk Road once did. His voice holds power in international meetings. His city hosts some of the world's most influential events. The methods may differ, but the results are strikingly similar. Global influence, historic legacy, and unstoppable momentum. Sheikh Mohammed isn't just a collector of gold, jets, and mansions, he's also a visionary leader. For him, wealth isn't the end goal. It's the fuel to build something bigger. He has always looked beyond the present, beyond profits, and into the future of his country. His mission to turn Dubai into a global capital of innovation, trade, luxury, and opportunity. He's the driving force behind Dubai Vision 2033, a plan that aims to double the city's economy within the next decade. His goal? To make Dubai one of the top 3 most influential cities in the world, rivaling London, New York, and Tokyo. And he's not dreaming, he's already doing it. One of the Sheikh's most ambitious projects is the Al Maktoum International Airport, a mega airport that will rewrite the rules of global travel. The plan, to build the world's largest airport, costing a staggering $128 billion. That's over $35 billion USD. Once completed, the airport will have 400 gates, 5 full-length runways, capacity to serve over 260 million passengers a year. To put that in perspective, that's more than twice the number of travelers passing through the busiest airport in the U.S. This isn't just a travel hub, it's a statement, a symbol that Dubai is not slowing down. The Sheikh is turning his city into the entry point to the world. Everything from the architecture to the logistics is designed with the future in mind. Robots will assist with luggage. Smart check-in systems will eliminate lines. The airport will be powered with sustainable energy, making it one of the greenest in the world. But that's just one part of his legacy. Sheikh Mohammed is also behind the 20-minute city concept, a groundbreaking urban development strategy. The idea that every resident should be able to live, work, learn, and play all within a 20-minute walk or bike ride from their home. This means schools and hospitals built into neighborhoods, business centers and shopping districts spread out evenly, parks and green spaces embedded into every block. It's about reducing traffic, cutting emissions, and improving quality of life. In a world full of stressful commutes and polluted cities, Dubai is aiming to be different, healthier, smarter, more livable.